YouTube community, and welcome to another video from the Pit of Doom. Tonight I wanted to do a retrospective, band retrospective on the death metal band Blood Red Throne from Norway, formed in 1998 even. 11 full-length albums, 1 EP, 1 demo. Originally formed by Dodd and Chort of Satyricon live. Chort was in Emperor as a bass player, and also his own band Green Carnation. So their discography has always been missing one CD, a self-titled CD, Blood Red Throne, Blood Red Throne, and I've never been able to find this CD. So tonight, in part, I wanted to do the run through of their 11 albums, and also a big VCLT shout out to Roger Kjorvik, Norwegian guy, great channel on the community, and he sent me a package, and I'm guessing within this package, because I haven't opened it yet, this has been a long time coming, but I wanted to do this video as a thank you to him for basically sending me the album that I've searched for many years, and I've never found. So yeah, first and foremost, we're going to do the run through of the 11 albums, or 10 actually, for the time being, until I open this package. 10 albums by the band, beginning with, let's have a look, Monument of Death, released in 2001, their debut. This one, I think is a promo. It is a promo. So possibly at some point or another I'll get the original of that, but they're really strong debut from the band, just brutal, pounding death metal. Then in 2003 we've got Affiliated with the Suffering, more of the same. I mean, they pretty much remained constant with their sound throughout their career. Probably possibly got even more brutal as the years rolled on, but this one's more of the same from the debut. Second album, Affiliated with the Suffering, 2003. Then we got Altered Genesis. This one's a bit of a bodge job for me, because this is a promo which I originally had a card sleeve of the promo, but they're just shit and they don't look good in the collection, so I made the cover for this one. And I think the disc looks different from what the actual disc would. I've just printed this off, so this is a bit of a bodge job, but it's okay. So that was Altered Genesis 2005. Then we had Come Death in 2007. More of the same, no deviation from their sound really, just brutal, pounding death metal. Then we got Souls of Damnation in 2009. This one looks like it's come with a DVD. I don't think I've ever played this DVD. DVD contains an exclusive bonus DVD documenting the making of Souls of Damnation and 10 years of Blood Red Throne. So 10 years already by that point. So that's Souls of Damnation. Then we had Brutalitarian Regime. So I'm just looking at my notes. Brutalitarian Regime in 2011. I think they came to the UK for the first time for this album, because I remember seeing them for this album. They've got the t-shirt in the way somewhere as well. Then I'm missing an album, and that album is Blood Red Throne, self-titled. Like I say, I did do a post about a month ago asking if anybody liked Blood Red Throne, and if anybody had or knew of where to gain a copy of this particular album by them, I'd be much appreciative of the information as to where to get it. And that's where Roger came into the fold and said that he actually had a copy and he would send me it. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. So the next album is Union of Flesh and Machine. Union of Flesh and Machine in 2016. Then we've got Fit to Kill. Fit to Kill was 2019. And we got Imperial Congregation, came out in 2021. And on to the latest album. This one's quite new in my collection. Only got it a couple of months ago. Nonagon, whatever that means. I think it's a shape. in 2024. So that's 10 albums of their discography. I'm missing an EP and the demo, but I think the EP and the demo, if I'm not mistaken, are on. I've left the bloody CD over there. The one that's playing in the background. 1 second. There we go. A Taste for Blood. This is playing in the background. So A Taste for Blood is an EP, but it contains the demo, the unreleased demo. The unreleased demo from 2000, Death Mix 2000 it was called. It was only a CDR and a promo. So the EP, which is 6 tracks, A Taste for Blood, was released in 2002. Contains the demo. It contains 1 song off the debut album and Cryptic Realms by Massacre as a cover version. So that's that. Now onto the good stuff. I've never done this before, so this is going to be an unboxing. No idea what's in here, but there's definitely not just one Blood Red Throne CD by the largeness of this package. So I've got my craft knife. I'm going to try to get into this the easiest way. This side's slightly. I think I'm just going to cut straight into the top of the packaging. Oh. Bear with. Okay, so we're in just about. Can have a package inside the package. Be careful slicing into this. Packaged. Okay, so we're in, and the first thing I'm going to pull out, because this is a VCLT, I'm completely unaware of anything that's in here. But this is released by Memento Mori, which is a label which I trust and do buy things from, and the band is Inanna, Void of Unending Depths. Brand new, still sealed. Not a clue what they sound like. I've never heard of the band before. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. So it'd be interesting to find out what that's like. Any ideas? 3 tracks: Overgrown with the Moss, Spiritual Illness, Chained at the Helm of the Eschaton. The band is called Haunter, and the album is called Discarnate Ales. Not a clue. I'm kind of gathering from the album art it's going to be maybe blackened death metal, judging by the logo, although you can't really judge a book by its cover. Again, never heard them, so that's going to be really exciting to listen to. Aha! The album in question, Blood Red Throne on Severed Records. The album that's eluded me forever. So, fuck me. This is exciting. First time owning this, all thanks to Roger. The video community is a fantastic thing to be a part of. Look at that. Obviously I've heard the album many times streamed, but it's the first time ever owning it. And there's yet one more in the package to go. So thank you very much, Roger, for that. I'm completely overwhelmed. The last one in the package, a band called Dusk. Now I've heard of Dusk actually. If they're the Dusk that I'm thinking of, this will be kind of funeral doom or just traditional doom. Dissolve into Ash. Dark Descent Records or Dark Symphonies, but definitely not heard that. So this is truly amazing. There's 3 albums and I've not heard a note from a single one of them, but they all look thoroughly decent and interesting. As far as I'm concerned, I would pick these up any day of the week. Dusk, Haunter, and Inanna or Inanna. No idea about that one. I can't even figure out what that might be. I mean, it's got to be some kind of like doominess, surely. So there you go. Absolutely gobsmacked. I don't know what to say. I put a request out there in the VC community. If anybody knew how I could get hold of Blood Red Throne, self-titled, from 2013 on Severed Records, and Roger's answered the call. So once again, thank you, Roger. Completely salute you for that. I'm blown away by your generosity. That's just insane. Speechless. Yeah, thank you. Until next time.